Charit will spin the coin.
Heads.
Charit's won the toss again. You will be batting first, I'm thinking.
Of course, yes.
Right, we're almost ready to start. Just to remind you, Sri Lanka won the toss. They've decided to bat. We do know that batting first is very important. But let's see how Australia sets about. They're bowling again. So we're all ready to start. Let's go across and join our first commentators.
Sri Lanka taking on Australia. It's the second ODI. Here's Dwash's. Bit of swing back in.
Don't have to play it.
Oh, he's got that drive out. As in the test matches and the first ODI. This one, hitting it on the up. I think we'll see less bounce. 4, not a lot of width, but set up nicely. Madushka's off the mark.
They won.
Lovely, that'll be 4. Fine leg very wide. Madushka's looking good. New Zealand. Ball. Bowling at the stumps. Aaron Hardy gets a wicket, and that's what the dot balls were doing. It builds up pressure, forces the batter to take a risk.
Aaron Hardy, straight line, does the job. Indiscriminate. Swing across the line there and loses the top for 1.
It's a goal. 87, a strike
Again
rate.
here against Hardy.
2 straight. Outfield very quick. Off the mark, Mendes.
Yeah, it's the danger when you get 2 straight. Mendes off the back foot.
Oh, hit hard. Read the angle early. Ishan Madushka. That should give him some confidence. A shot like that.
Oh, that could have been very close. Would have been very close. Had that. Oh, that went straight. Found the outside edge. Where's the slip? It's gone for 4. Where's the slip?
Playing for the turn. Yeah, there was a finger delivery in front. Flicks it through. I've loved the slip fielder, Dhoni. Steve Smith. Again, just a hint of movement away from Kusal Mendes. Again, caught on.
Down the wicket. How big is it? I think it's big enough. Gone for 6. That's a tremendous shot. 40 for 1.
In bowl for a fast bowler and almost on the up, Nishan Madushka. Player with confidence, runs behind his back in the domestic, gets his chance. And so nicely played, closer to the body by Nishan Madushka. Just coming back to the pitch, Roshan, but I didn't go on getting the roots out, and hence that's why we did not have much seam movement. Yes, 10 o'clock start usually at the R Prima. Love the conditions out there. It's a slow pitch. Nicely played. No short, fine legs. Very fine. Shauna, but from square leg, does the job. Smart batting by
Leg break bowlers, but slightly different. Oh, top shot, top shot. Lovely little drop kick, and it beats the fielder. It teased Maxwell all the way.
Classy shot that, inside out. So easy on the eye. Of course, likes bowling at Virat Kohli.
Best you use him because the wicket taker. Good shot, good shot. Mid on in the circle. Right up to him. Kusal Mendes hits through the line.
That's what we talked about earlier, where there's always that one man up with the wouldn't necessarily be in a boundary if the mid-on was back, but because he's up, he only needs to get it through.
He picked the wrong mid-on. Oh, lucky, very lucky, and it's gonna hurt Zampa. Just the 2. Sangha doing well. Difficult. That's safe.
pitch just...
Poor length. Not the length Steve Smith was asking from Zampa.
Fantastic shot that. It's a typical shot of a Sri Lankan. Play it late, cut it behind, point. We see time and time again with Asian players, they cut the ball behind and find that boundary instead of cutting the ball in front and finding the fielder out in the deep. They're able to use their skill and play late, take it almost
Good
off
luck to you too. Get out of that one then. Oh, another lovely shot. 2 boundaries in the over. This one, a shot of real quality. 94 for 1 now.
Well, the pitch is really good. Against the turn. Down in the circle. Nice high elbow. Beautiful by Kusal Mendis. Once he gets a start in
Guided
these...
it beautifully over mid-on.
Shot again. Big gap between deep mid-wicket and deep square leg. And nicely found by Kusal Mendis.
It's like this. Maxwell, he knows he's going into the surface. Picked that up beautifully. Forward of square legs.
Shot again. Almost a similar area. But this time the length was slightly shorter and brings up the 50 for Kusal Mendis. He's 22nd in his career and 10th at the Premdasa Stadium, including brings up the 100 for Sri Lanka.
In good time too. Run a ball.
No intention to keep it lower. That was the second boundary and bought the 50 as well for Kusal Mendis, who's quite consistent. Paddle sweep. Here's the opportunity to get back to the second run. Gets his 50. And Nishan Madhusar comes back. Very well paced second half century in his young career. Just the third innings. Remember, he made a 52.8, which flew away along. Into the hands. And I'm sure the third umpire will be called. A bounce attempted, well directed. And Nishad Madhuskar did not have. Zampa is quite confident running in, and the umpires want to check upstairs.
Yeah, he's still inside there. Keep going. He's released it. Keep going, keep going. Spear at this stage. Keep going till he's got the ball back in hand. Yes.
Cool as a cucumber, Adam Zampa. He's gone. Madhuskar gone 51 of 70. Sri Lanka 113 for 2. Average almost touching 30.
Just cramping him up.
Ball aim. Inside edge. Trying to play on the up. Probably the slowness of the pitch was the undoing of Kamindu Mendis, and Shaun Abbott strikes for Australia.
Well, another breakthrough for Australia. Just beautifully here on this occasion. Just trying to drive that on the up. Just held in the surface and came back at him off the seam. He departs for 4 in Sri Lanka now.
He was dragged down these stumps. Brings in the skipper. Most consistent player.
You know, I just wonder whether Steve Smith here is considering a referral here.
I'm trying to play late as possible, Kusal. Yeah, he hits the ground. Before that, was there inside?
All. That's bouncing over. Palyaguruge thinks so as well. The umpire.
Asalanka, has he got hold of it? He's got a lot of height, I'll tell you. Oh no! Would you believe it? It was hanging in there for so long, but just couldn't get there.
That's his area, Asalanka. Mid-wicket, I told you. Maxwell kept going and going. Dwash is bailed out and just short. He's not at his quickest wicket to Asalanka.
Slaps it. Mid on in the circle. You get in the gap. The outfield is fast.
But gets it into space now. Asalanka, just like the previous day, It was the 20th ball that he looked
6
to
overs
play.
to 30. Straight away, first ball. Welcome to the creases, Charita Salanka. And over the side screen it goes.
Man in form. Playing a key man to this side going into the last 10 overs.
That was a googly attempted as well by Zampa. Did Charita Salanka pick it? Probably yes. But he had only one idea once he came out of the crease. That for this wicket. Mid-off. Oh, clears it. Option was right by Kusal Mendis. Mid-on, mid-off, both in the circle. Didn't get the middle of the bat, but big enough to go with this
here. Both men are set now. It's an opportunity to up the scoring rate, get themselves a very, very good score on a difficult surface.
Similar mindset to Charita Salanka by genuine outside edge. Third man in the circle brings up a boundary. I thought it was intentional by Kusal.
Or further outside off time, he did it again. He stepped across, but probably expected it to be out there as well. So it was a clever batting. As we keep mentioning that those years.
Batter was batted for so long. That's much better. Over mid wicket, big gap, and bisected it perfectly. That was on the up.
Oh, this is excellent batting. We just mentioned that he plays all over the ground. He's got every shot, and he is making it difficult for the Australian bowlers. A gap there.
Rugby fans will know that's called a drop kick. Beautifully played on the up, good head position, knew where the gap was, wasn't worried about the maximum. He just wanted to find the placement right and bat at the best time with the new ball. Nicely bowled, nicely bowled. That's a googly, big appeal by Josh English. And Tanvir too is quite confident, is he? On the pitch. And with the arm, nicely collected by Josh English. Saying Arpindas Stadium with the new ball is going to be key. It's in the gap. And one bounce to the boundary. Finishes the 41st over. The gap.
It was a fantastic shot, and that's the way to play a sweep. Get nice and low. Flat bat. No chance of a top edge there. Just an open face there. Just an open face. Maybe he's trying to hit it for 6.
He's hit it well. He's gone with the angle. One bounce for 4. 200 on the board.
Yeah, just too wide here from Tanvir Sangha. Recover region. Carries on from beautiful 100 the other day in the first ODI, Asalanka.
4 more. Width on offer again. Was an edge, but with width like that, you're asking for trouble though.
Well, it's surprising because the youngster here going for the wide line, so potentially worried about getting hit over deep mid-wicket, wants to take it away from his arc, but that's going to feed the offside play of Asalanka now.
But here he is. Oh, inside edge, they're running. It's 100. It's 100 for Kusal Mendis. A fabulous one at that. He's had to work hard. That's his 5th. The Sri Lankans will celebrate that because this is what you expect from your number 3.
100.
Oh, hit well. Skips away, 1 bounce for 4. Asalanka, he is loving life at the moment.
Well, he can do no. Once again, trying to get it out towards the wide line, but probably needed to be a little bit further. And that just opened up that wide mid-off region. He's got a beautiful swing at the bat.
Catch it. Down on one knee. Pulls out. Straight to the man at deep mid-wicket who didn't move.
He was trying to get that 50 off 20. He's tried to get Zampa first ball, put him under pressure, but he doesn't get as much of it as he'd like. Limit the damage at the back end of this innings now. A wonderful 100 comes to an end from Kusal Mendis.
In again. 6 overs to do some damage. Oh, that's his 50. The field was changed and he uses that area. Sangha gets to it. They'll come back for 3. But Charit Dasala from a couple of days ago, Sri Lanka's captain, enjoyed by Kusal Mendis. Got just enough. Will that skip away? Yes, it does. So he gets that boundary he was searching for to end the over. But it still runs away. Last ball of last over. Oh, Fraser McGurk, look at... Oh, brilliant. Really well played by Johnny Tianage. He'll get 4.
He was going to save this. It was beautifully played. Deliberately played down there off the face. Yeah, and he should have saved that, Tanveer Sangha.
Oh, he's picked it up. That'll be 6. Strong wrist from Lianage. But Abbott gave him the angle.
Yeah, beautifully played here. Just heading down leg. Picked it up beautifully with that bottom hand. And shovels it over deep backward square leg. It's perfectly played.
Has he got it in the gap? Yes, he has. 4 runs early in. Look good. Doesn't look as quick as he usually is. Glenn Maxwell.
Well, I don't know if he's got a niggle, but during the BB...
Last ball of his spell. Oh, lovely. He scoops it over for a boundary. Dwashers ends with 1 for 47. It's 254 for 4.
Yeah, and that shot's brought about because of the change in field. The previous...
And he goes there. Throws his hands at it. But that was width on offer. And pace also from Abbott.
Just a length ball outside off. And tough with that field. It's asking for trouble. Too much width. Gets slashed down to...
Goes closer to Lianage. He's hit it well. Ball right into his arc. Lianage goes down the ground. That spoils the over for...
Just held the swing long enough. Got deep in his crease. Great effort from Jake Fraser McGurk.
All around the wicket now, Hardy. Asalanka swings. It's high up in the air. Falls short of Dwashers.
Dwashers didn't get to this as well because it hung in the air for what seemed an eternity. And in the end, just for...
There's one person listening to me. Bottom of the bat once again. Oh dear, oh dear. Match short it was.
The field. Another chance here. This should have been taken out at wide mid-on from Matt Short. Just got his hands into a really awkward position there.
Into those high standards. Down the ground. He's hit this well. No chance for anyone. Asalanka. He's finishing.
Just shuffled over beautifully. He's outside off stump when he makes contact. Just powers it over mid-off.
Trying to get the attention of Sean Abbott. In the last 10 so far, it'll be 97. Asalanka out of energy after batting brilliantly once again. Smith will know that they'll have to bat out of their skins to get this one. Asalanka.
Maxwell's back into this ODI lineup as well.
Ishan Madhushka 50. And that's the target. 282. It's a day game. It's a dry pitch. It's slowing down. And put the Sri Lankan bowlers under pressure early. What do you say, Simon Katic?
Good afternoon, Russell, and all our viewers. He's been dynamite for a number of years now. Look at that record. Main threat, Tikshana, who was very good in the first ODI with 4 wickets.
2 slips in place. I reckon you need to knock Australia on the head early. That's 4. He doesn't hold back. He knows his areas.
Yeah, the only issue with this ball here was You cannot bowl short and wide to Travis Head. It's asking for trouble. He doesn't even need a sider. He's in that good a touch.
The field. Down the ground. No swing. The only swing I saw was the swing of the bat.
Right into the hitting zone of Travis Head. Look at that. Width. Has some length to work on the front foot this time. And just hammers it past mid-off with that bottom hand.
Started. Oh, yes. Whatever angle you bowl, Travis Head will hit you. This time through the...
Clever batting. Probably just a fraction full there from Fernando.
Here with that. Oh, asked, is that straight? Now did that...
We just need Ultra just to confirm this. Let's keep going. Thank you. Yeah. It's pitched outside. We'll go back to Richie on field.
Oh, God. He's gone across the line.
Review for LBW. Original decision is out. Speed levels go to front and we're back. I just roll that back. It's going under the bat. Just confirming there's no bat. Just go to ball tracking. Running through. Pitching outside off. Impacts in line. Wickets hitting. Page will get you back on screen. You're on screen. Signal.
And it wasn't executed as he would like. He departs.
Now what a turnaround from Asita Fernando. A slipper waits. Off the mark. With a four. Sweetly timed. 20 for 1 Australia.
It's off to an easy start there.
There'll be runs here. Ball now would mean less overs later. Only Wellalage. And Hassan. Oh, that was flat.
Yeah, way too much width there. And that's an open invitation to Jake Fraser-McGurk. His eyes lit up and he hammers that over point. Glorious shot.
Opportunity gone. Asalanka takes it. It's not a slower ball in the slot, but he just...
Yeah, the knuckleball from Fernando. Fraser-McGurk tries to go over mid-off. The missed opportunity for the youngster, Fraser-McGurk. He departs for 9.
The Fernando. He's picked up 2 wickets.
Opportunity to bowl the Australian middle order with some scoreboard pressure. What a start that is from Steve Smith. Second ball, full from Tikshana.
Gets that big stride out. Now Tikshana was looking for the wobbler, but he did not come back at all. Was too full. Fielder in the deep. Takes it. They get their man. That's a fabulous catch. Avishka Fernando was running. He had to judge it.
Surface, and he wants to feed it out to that sweeper at deep square leg who runs around and takes a brilliant running catch. So the danger man, Travis Head, departs for 8 for 3.
Run a ball, his strike rate
Been in.
That's the point I want to bring to the lovely shot. Wide of mid-on, that before. Whipped off his pad, that was tossed up.
Spin against the spin through mid-wicket. Takes a lot of skill. Takes a good player. Plays such a shot. Time to perfection. Well watched. That's the important thing. You're watching.
Nice use of the feet. This time he's making amends, I think, for that mistake he made in that first game. It's gone all the way for 6.
Where he stayed in his crease, which made him reach for the ball. He ended up going across the ball, this time meeting the ball. Getting down to the pitch of the delivery, hitting it a lot.
How about that? How about no ball? Just see, yeah, I think so. Or was he dipping? Where does he go? One bounce for 4. Slower delivery, he picked it. And the
ball happens so often. Pace off with the field up. Probably not the best option. Probably better off to probably jam it in there or use the surface opposed to bowling a 4.
And all the driven through extra cover. That's 4. That was tossed up.
Classy shot there from Inglis. He is a very good player of spin. If you watch his technique, he stays kind of shots. And Hasaranga, he struggled in the first game. And he hasn't started too well here. 2 full deliveries again. He was very full in the previous game. Again, starting with 2 full.
On the pads. Won't be cut off, I think. That'll be 4.
That's a good shot there from Inglis. Just served in a little bit there. It was well played from Inglis. Corrected himself. Picked that gap over mid-wicket. Australia.
This time through extra cover. Won't be cut off. Timing is good. And the outfield is quite fast.
Great shot again from Inglis there. Pick gap out there. I'm just wondering whether the Sri Lankans can take that slip out and maybe put in a second extra cover.
And he's better. Now, is that gone? Is that gone? Kusal.
Okay, thank you. It's out of the ground there. The left hand, I'll be able to zoom them. Can we go back? I just want to see the last movement of the foot. Just.
Oh, that is interesting.
Lost a bit of pace, but not control. That's a good shot. Against the turn. Used his feet for very good effect. Made sure he...
Very quick on his feet. The key here was getting to the pitch of the ball, making sure that full face of the bat presented the ball. Let the angle do the...
Every over has had a boundary, and this time he's doing it well. Lalage. The arm delivery gets the job done. Josh Inglis probably...
Sri Lanka too much. Josh Inglis has just played all around the ball that just keeps coming back into the stumps. Almost remembers it and got bowled, so he departs now for 22. And Australia 79. Earlier than that.
Outside edge. This time is Vanidhu Hasaranga. You can't keep him away for a long time.
Just drops nicely on a length. Hardy just plays inside the line. Disappointing.
Yeah, they be in the subcontinent and Australia. Can they get the job done? The experience of Maxwell. Ball name. This time it was the turner.
One grips and takes the outside edge of the off stump. Glenn Maxwell can't believe it.
The bat. He himself with Captain Steve Smith got to do something, almost a miracle. Maxwell. Oh, this time it's the arm delivery. 1 and over by the youngster. Close, 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 and Rusirapalli gives it. And straight away, Steve Smith wants to check it out, and he goes upstairs.
Pretty close to the edge. Gives go. Next frame, no bat involved through the pad. Pitching in line, impacts in line, wickets, impossible. Ruchi will get you back on screen and stay with your you're on screen.
Given on field and stays on field. Ruchirapalli gets the dead finger out. And this time it's the skipper. Steve Smith gone for 29. 83 for 7 Australia. Now Dawshers gets to the crease to face the Lalage and his spin partner Vanidhu Hasaranga's ball picked up
This occasion just guides it nicely out to deep point.
Going on very well. Spectators having a good time. That looks straight. That looks straight. A predetermined sweep shot gone all wrong. And Sean Abbott, don't waste his review. I thought it was plumb in front.
This is exactly what Hasaranga wanted. Play across the line. It was full and straight. Not a great option from Abbott. He perished.